everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to episode 14 of our playthrough of Sleeping Gods, where we have been deep in it, getting around the world, uncovering, trying to find some totems. We found one so far, which I think isn't good. I think we should be a lot farther. Also, I want to make note that I have not looked at FAQ rules. I know some people brought up some FAQ rules that have changed, like the fact you can always sell one of these for some stuff. I gotta look that up. I think it's 2 coins or 2 supply, because we got a lot of artifacts and I don't know what to do with them. Plus we have some money, so we're definitely going to go shopping at some point, and maybe sooner than later, because right now we're going into the town, the city of Last Hope, where we ended up leaving off. But we're going to have to take our ship action first and our event first before we do that, and then we're going to head right on into the village after well, I thought we were saving it. We helped by making sure their houses didn't burn down, and then they complained that that wasn't the right thing because people got hurt. But it is what it is, and that's what we could do. So anyway, let's get right into the game. That's where we're at. We got a lot of people who could use some healing, and that was, so we got to get to a port somewhere fairly soon. I feel confident we'll be okay. Like I said, we got some people that are hurt, but nobody with any conditions are going to progress that any further. We do have to get rid of some low morale on Raphael, and I think he's the only one left. Yeah, Raphael, I took it off the other person already. So we got to do that, and then we'll be in great shape again to continue on. So let's continue and get on with our gameplay. Okay, as always, the first thing we do is take our ship action. Now, our last ship action was here at the deck, so we got to go someplace else. We can't go to the bridge. The bridge has been kaput, destroyed, annihilated, whatever else you want to call it. But what we can do is we can go to the quarters, I think, because I want some command tokens, and I want to get a couple command tokens off of people so we can use their abilities. So we are going to actually, I think, only gives us 2 off there. That would allow us to take something off our gear and off the... That's fair. We're going to do that because what I really want is the 3 command tokens. And I could go here and heal some people, but I think I'd rather get to a port and do it up right, heal people right at some point. So anyway, that's going to give us 3 command tokens. There's our 3, and we're going to get 2. I'm going to take 1 off of Marco Reyes, and then 1 off of our gear, so if we need to do a redraw, we have that available to us. So now we got quite a bit of command. That's awesome. That was our ship. Oh, we got to get our card. I almost forgot our card. Can't forget that. That's a pretty good one. It's a 4 number, though. We want these high numbers in our deck. So that's going to give me 4 cards, so I have to get rid of 1. I think if I'm going to get rid of... See, this only costs 1 command, though. I think it's going to be this one. We're going to get rid of that one, because if this one has a special ability attached to it, I'm going to place one on somebody. I might as well do that. And we have enough command approach. Depending on what we end up doing, I should probably put some skills out. All right, well, let's get into... That was our ship action in the quarters. Let's we also need to do some repairs, which we're going to have to get figured out as well. Broken boiler. The blasted boiler is acting up. Repair, craft 7, or fail, -1 health or -2 health and gain a weakened. Well, okay, let's take a look at that. I think we're going to have to... Oh, Audrey's already fatigued. Oh, we can't do that. Who can we use? We need some people with some craft. All right, well, I guess we're going to fatigue... oh, man, a lot of people are fatigued, too, so we're going to fatigue Raphael. He's got low morale, though. I think I have to spend a command token to add him in a challenge. I do. So I guess we'll spend one of our command tokens to do that. And then I think we're... Oh, man, everybody's tired. Oh, this is horrible. I guess we're going to have to fatigue out our doctor, too, for another point in... Oh, no, that's craft. I'm sorry, I need someone with craft. I could do the captain. I could use the captain. Let's use the captain. Yeah, the captain is going to get her 3rd token, so now she's can't be used in challenges either. That gives us a 2. We still need a 5. I don't even know if it's worth doing. I could fatigue out Laurent as well. Oh, this is harsh. Bad timing on this. Laurent has a craft as well. That would give us... we would need a 4 then. Because taking health and weakened condition... Well, might as well do it, because I think it'll be easier to clear fatigue. Laurent's going to help as well. He is now really fatigued. Can't participate in challenges. But that's going to mean we only need a 4. We've been doing pretty good at surviving challenges. Well, we got a 4. Okay, there you go. So we did pass that. Our ship was not damaged, or actually no health damage, no weakened. We fixed the boiler. It's all good. Not a great thing though. Okay, now we get to take our actions, and again, our first action is going to be to go to number 63, which is going to be this, I think, the Village of Last Hope. Yeah, Last Hope. We're going to check that out now. It asks if I have the keywords raid or abandoned. I don't have either of those now because we completed the one with raid. So we're going to just get on with the city itself. So I don't think it's a full-blown city. It's more like a village. But let's check out what we got here. The edge of the village rests well within the tall trees of the forest. The towering pines might have given a sense of protection if not for the recent rat creature attack. We can explore the edge of the forest. We can eat at the fish house. I think we're going to do that because that might help us. We can visit. We're going to do these two things before we do this one for sure. So let's first start by eating at the fish house. It's going to cost us 1 coin. That will leave us with 3 coins. We can do that, and that's going to be 63.1 right beneath us here. Let's see what we get. You must try this gumbo, says the cook with a grin. It's my own recipe. I'll share it with you, though. It's not too spicy. If it's not too spicy for you, the cook shares a recipe. Restore 2 health. Gain 1 adventure card. Gain adventure card 1 spicy gumbo. Don't I already have that? I guess I don't. Okay. We are going to get to restore 2 health, and I think that is going to be on. Let's see, there's a lot of people. I think the doctor, because he's not too fatigued yet, and then when he heals up, he'll heal up completely. It takes 2 health off him. That is good, and then we're going to get adventure card number 1. Just because it was number 1, I assumed we had it, but we don't. And here it is, adventure card numero 1. Spicy gumbo. Look, 1 of each, which we have actually. Oh, we're going to have to do this. Wait, I may have to do the, instead the... no, I can't. I'm down a vegetable. I can't do the pie, the vegetable pie, but I can do the gumbo, which will take some fatigue, and 3 fatigue and heal 3 health as well. All right, our new recipe we have on ship. That is awesome. Okay, but that's not all. We're going to keep going. Okay, so we ate at the fish house. That was well worth it. I think we're going to visit the temple next. We're going to pay a food. We have plenty of meat, so we're going to pay a meat and go to this one right here. I guess we're going to be giving them some helpful stuff, I guess, right? And that's going to be 63.3. So we got to turn the page over here to 63.3. I'm knocking our ship all over the place. It's awesome. All right, let's see what we get here. A woman with long braided hair teaches you how to make tea, offering a tea offering using honey and flower petals. This will help you enter an ancient shrine to Vallard on the island to the west. She says, though few return from the place. Okay, you learn how to enter the shrine to the west. Gain quest 16. Guess we learned how to do a tea offering. So quest 16. Get that out. And let's see here. 17, 16. Here we go. Quest 16. Another quest for us. Tea offering. At a temple in Last Hope, we learn how to make an offering that will open a nearby shrine in the Red Rocks to the west. We'll take a look at where that might be. That might be a good place for us to go next. But that's that. We're getting a lot of stuff here. Wow, it's good. Glad we saved the village. Let's go back to the village now. See, because there was one more thing we wanted to do before leaving. Okay, then we want to do this one. We're going to explore the edge of the forest because we want to make sure the rat guys aren't going to return 63.2. So I think that's right down here. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Asks if I have the word abysmal, or maneuver. And I do not see that I have either of those, so we'll continue on. You find a hut in the middle of the forest. A withered man greets you. Hello, I'm Ulim, he says with a weary smile. You're those sailors from the raid. Thank you for what you did. Those demon rats have lived in the forest for years. But when they openly attacked our village, we were not prepared to defend ourselves. But I have another problem. My son went looking for pearls weeks ago and has not returned. I know where he went, a huge cave in a rocky island just south of the peninsula. A dangerous place where demons dwell. My son is greedy, and I could not stop him. I fear he's already dead. Please, I feel you're the only chance he has now. Ulm asks you to search for son. Gain quest 4. We're just quest gaining fools. Wow. We have so much to do, we don't know how to do it all. Let's get quest number 4 out. Great game, Ryan. There's so much to do in this game. Oh, there's the abysmal. So see, if we had already had this, we couldn't ask him again. That's why. Okay, rescue Ulim's son. We met a name named Ulim in Last Hope. His son has gone searching for pearls in the cave south of the peninsula. Well, I think that sounds like something we would want to do because that's not too far off. So that was our first action because the next thing we're going to do, I think we've done all these, we're going to leave and return to the ship. So now that we're back aboard our ship, there's really nothing else we can do here, so we're going to travel. Now, I'm not going to use anybody in this travel action. I just want to get into here. There's plenty. I think that might be the cave to the south, said rocks, and there's this thing in the red rocks, which is here, which might be that. I don't know if that's out of the way. We also have this island, which I think was told to us by Zakura trading post about some monsters. So we got a lot, and we got a shop there to check some things out. So I'm just going to draw a card, but I don't really care about what the card is. Another 4, bummer, and it's because we're just going to sail right to here into this area, and that's going to be our second action. It was our travel action to get there. So we did that. Now we're going to go back around, take an. Oh, before we do that, I'm going to use some abilities and stuff. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 of them, and I'm going to put them on Audrey, our mechanic, to repair our ship, so that we can use our bridge again. So that is back to working state there. I don't think I'm going to the bridge, but well, maybe I should. That'd be really good. I get 2 more tokens. Yeah, that might be a pretty darn good idea. And let's take a look at some skills, because do we want to put any skills out this turn? I got a strength, another craft with the repair. I like, you know what? This is too good to pass up on. I think we're going to get somebody pretty beefed up. It's going to be Rafael Vera. So we're going to spend another command token here to place this on Rafael. That's going to be his only skill card right now. Here's Rafael, so we're just going to tuck this underneath here. And that'll help out. Now, I got to remember, I did give leather coat to Kasumi to help defend herself. Okay, so that was that. We're good there. That's going to be that was a good buy, because it allows us, he can help then repair for 1, which I could do right now and get another damage off of the ship. And then next turn, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to use our last token on this skill, and we're going to repair another piece of the ship. Those are not challenges, so they have nothing to do with his low morale. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to repair the deck. That'd be a good thing to repair, because we get a lot of good stuff out of the deck. Yeah, that's a good move. I mean, we're okay on everything else, I think. All right, I do want to find a place to port. I think maybe, well, we'll see. We're going to keep going. All right, so next turn I got to take a new ship action. We are going up to the bridge, where we're going to draw another card. We're down to 2, so we're just going to get to keep this one, Jack of all trades. And anytime during a combat or challenge, discard this equipped card to add +2 to fate, and it gives us a perception. That's a pretty good card right there. And then we are next going to get 2 more command tokens. That's all, just 2, but we get to clear all the rest. So I'm going to look at everything that's got command tokens. It's quite a fit. Actually, we had quite a few out. I was surprised. There we go. Those are the ones we had out right there. And we're going to put those back in our pool. So that's the end of our bridge action. Next up, we're going to get our next event. Oh, we're about to get to the harder events again. Merchant Raid. A pirate caravel descends upon a fat lucran merchant. Help the merchant escape. Cunning 6. If we fail, we take 2 ship damage, which I don't want to take. If we succeed, we gain 1 coin. Well, I think we don't have a choice. We have to do it. The question is, who does get to do it? Cunning. So cunning is the fox head, right? So I can use. Man, everybody's going to be fatigued out from this. This is terrible. Okay, so I'm going to use Kanan. He also has a fox head, so he is now fatigued. That's 1. That's going to give us a 5. I will also use Kasumi. Then she'll be fatigued out. I mean, the next thing we have to do is go to a port. We're going to have to travel in our action. Go back to Zakura trading post. Just simply to visit the port. And then come back. That's our only choice, really. Okay, so we're going to give this to Kasumi. And she's now fatigued, but that's going to give us a 4. We need a 4. Do I want to do anything more here? I don't think so. Okay, let's draw and see if we get a 1. I have 1. I'm going to use the Kasumi's ability to redraw a 1 with a command token. See what we get. Another 1. I will use our other command token to use our gear to redraw a card. And that's it. A 2. We're not going to pass this. 2 ship damage. Wow. Wow, that's one of the first ones we haven't passed in a long time. That's that. We failed it. So we are going to gain the coin. which is nice, but we're going to take 2 ship damage, so we're going to take 1 to the number 2 to back to the deck. That's good, because the deck would have been clobbered if we had done that. And a 1 is the hull, so I have to redraw that because the hull's already damaged. And the 3, which is going to be the sick bay. Now the sick bay is unusable. It has been damaged. We're going to have to fix that too. We're just in a bad state of affairs. We're going to have to get someplace safe before we do anything crazy. I think I might use my first action to purchase some things and then move towards a current trading post. The reason I say that is because if you look right here, there is a merchant. Let me show you. There is a merchant here, see? And I could buy some things or see if we can buy some things, but I need the 4 coins. I have 4 relics though, 5 relics, so I could get some extra coins that way. I need to have 4 coins when I go back to Zakura Trading Post. Do I want to bother with this, or do I just want to move as our first action? I mean, I got to get a 2, so I need a 4 to 6 out of that draw, and I don't have anybody that can actually. Well, I have people that can assist, but then they'll be fatigued too. Actually, I don't. I need Craft to help with that. Everybody's fatigued. Oh, well, we're just going to have to. Yeah, I think we're going to take our travel actions back to Zakura Trading Post. Okay, so I got to get to here. See if we can do it. I'm not getting any help at all, but we did draw a 5. That is a 2. Okay, so we're going to go 1 to here, because remember the binder counts as a spot, and 2 to there. That's our first action. Our second action is going to be to visit port. Okay, boom, there we go. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to visit the inn for 4 coins. It's all of our money, but that's okay. We still have the relics. There we go. I'm going to use 1 relic to repair the ship a couple of times, maybe 2 of them. But we're going to get this first. So we're going to take a fatigue off of Kanan, off of Marco, Audrey. Everybody's going to be usable again, which is good, but there's still going to be quite a bit of fatigue out there. Let me finish taking the fatigue off. And after taking 2 health back from each crew member, we have only Kanan with 1 hit on him and Laurent with 1 hit on him. Everybody else is back to full health. That's a good sign. Okay, I don't think I have enough experience to spend. No, I only have 2, so we're not going to worry about that. I do think we're going to use coins to repair the ship. I'm going to take 2 of the relics out of the 5 that we have to use as, by the way, I looked on the FAQ, you can use these as 2 coins each. And I will do that to repair the ship. So it's going to be pretty obvious. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's 1 coin each. See, it says repair 1 per coin or materials, but I didn't have any materials. Okay, and then do I want to do anything else when I'm at port? I don't think I can. I think that's all there's really worth doing. Well, I can do some more healing. No, I don't want. I need morale, not healing. That's a waste of time. So what I need to do is get to some of the big healing. Like I think I need to make the soup next turn when I have some more command points, because that's going to end our turn. Actually, we just we traveled, then we back to Zakura Trading Post. Now we're going to travel back again. Hopefully we get a decent enough trip back, because I don't want to use anybody to do that with. So we are at the ship. So we got a ship action. What I could do is go to the sick bay to get 3 tokens. There's only 1 out. Well, there's actually 2 out on the board. So we're going to go back to now the quarters from there. We gain 1 card. It's going to be this one, and you just discard this card, this quick card to repair 2. You know, with all our repair requirements, that might be worth keeping. I like the Jack of all trades. Discard, even if the crew member misses. I think I'll get rid of this one. I also want to keep higher numbers in the deck, so that's good. And I don't know if we'll get to put those down or not. So that's the first thing. We got to do that. Then we get 3 command tokens. That's good. And we get to pick up 2. Well, I put 1 on Kasumi last time with her special ability and 1 on the gear. So now we're back to no command tokens out on the board. We got 3 to spend. All right, then next up, we are going to draw our next event card. We're really burning through these quick. Hurricane, a ruthless storm thrashes the ship. Turn back the way you came. You cannot travel this turn. Or sail through Savvy 7. Fail, we get 3 ship damage. We just avoided all that ship damage. I mean, there's nothing else for me to do here. We want to travel. Be a total waste of turn. So I think we're going to have to go with it with Savvy. Let me see, before we do that, I can, you can do these things anytime during the turn. I don't have anything that's going to give us Savvy. However, Kanan has 2 Savvy. It'll fatigue him out again, but I think it's worth it. That's a 7. Who else has got... Oh, and the doctor can take a hit, morale, or fatigue rather. He's got patch up, which gives him a savvy as well. Actually, wow, we can really nail this. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is I am going to include Gregory Little, the doctor, in this, and give him a fatigue. It's his first one. He didn't have any right now, because he's got 2 savvy. So here's what I'm talking about. He's got this and this, plus I'll give him a fatigue, and then he gets to use those 2. Then we also have 2 others that could possibly do that. So that brings us down to a 5 right there. We have Kanan, but he's pretty good in a scuffle because he can do some serious damage. But I think we're going to use him too, which unfortunately, I mean, he can't be used another challenge and he's fatigued out. But that'll give us 4. So now we only need a 3. I think we're good there. Okay, grab the deck. Let's see what we get. We need a 3 or better. Fail the ship. Yeah, we need a 3 or better, right? Okay. A 5. Oh man, I like that ability. Okay, well, we got it. We did manage to avoid this terrible thing and can travel this turn, which is good because we need to. And then I think we're going to try and head back to here, but I'm not going to use anybody in a skill check. We're just going to see how far we can get. If I can only get... Oh, if I only get to here, I've already explored all that. I hate to do this, but we're going to have to fatigue out Audrey to gain her 2 craft and then +2. So she gains a 4 when we use her in a travel action. I think because I definitely want to get to here again, so in one action. So we've done our event. What is this? Well, these are her cards. I was debating on if I was going to put any out, and I didn't. Okay. We did our event, so now we've got to travel 2 over to here. We got a 3. That's not enough. But with her ability, so that's 5 right there. That gives us 2. +2 is 7. We could move 3, but we only need to move 2. So we're going to come zooming back to here. Is our first action. For our second action, we have an option. We can go here or here, I think. I don't want to... We can go to one of these spots here. They're probably going to result in a fight. This cave with the pearl diver, I think, is that right there, if I'm not mistaken. It said to the... I don't know. That could be it. I'm guessing. The sun. The sun. It could be either here. I don't see anything else in here that looks like a cave, right? It's the only thing to see it goes in there. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to hit number 54 for our second action. If you have the word abysmal, we do. Turn to 54.1. Okay, so that's going to be... Oh, right here. Okay, right beneath it. There we are. That's where we're at. So let's read that. The sea rages in the island's rocky jaws. Boulders scatter the approach like gravestones. Brave the rough seas in a rowboat. Turn to 161.5. Navigate the Mana Core closer to the cavern. Savvy 6. Fail. Ship 2 damage. We just did a big savvy play. I still have someone who can tap out, get fatigued, and that's Laurent with 2 savvy. That would give us a 4. Or we can just brave it. I think that's a mistake. I think we'll end up getting hurt, would be my guess. Okay, I think we're going to do navigate the Mana Core closer to the cavern. Savvy 6. So I am going to use Paul Laurent in there. He's got a savvy because this is his skill card right here. Savvy 2. I got to remember when we go to the bridge, which we did do, I get to gain a command token. I should have 1 extra command token. I'm going to take it because we should have that. I did go to the bridge this session. So he's going to be fatigued out, unfortunately, but he's going to have 2 savvy then for this challenge, which is great. So we'll put him back, and we're going to draw. That gives us a 4. I think we have some things we can do if we need to, so I'm just going to draw and see what we get. Another 5. No, we're just... Well, we missed the last couple of them, but this one worked out okay. So we did not take any damage, and we're going to turn to 161.6. Okay, it starts here. It says, rogue waves throw the Manticore towards the rocks, but you guide it through the roiling seas to a calmer cove where the crew lowers the rowboat. Turn to 161.1. 161.1. The ocean roar gives way to the echo of dripping water. A giant door carved in the cavern rock opens, and a creature emerges. You cannot see his face, but 2 eyes glow above the robe, the color of blood in the water. His dark face flickers like a candle made of shadow. So, my visitors this month? Oh, so many visitors this month, he says in a deep, hollow voice. We're looking for a young man, you say. The creature chuckles, his face flashing with malice. Yes, he was trying to take my pearls. But he makes good conversation, and I'd bore without him. All the other souls here have lost my interest. Would you like to come and see him? Inside the door, Ulam's son sits chained to the floor amid piles of bones, his eyes pleading, face sunken and pale. He seems well, don't you think? The creature's face twists into a cruel smile. Why not leave him here? I could make a fair trade. You find Ulam's son trapped by a shadow creature. The creature offers to pay you if you agree to leave Ulam's son here. We can refuse, we can attempt to negotiate, or we can accept an offer. I don't know if I want to fight this guy, so let's first attempt to negotiate 161.3. The shadow creature pauses. What do you have in mind? A. Why starve your intellect with just one soul, you say? In the city you could find many more. Savvy 7. Fail, gain 1 low morale and turn to 161. Okay, or we can bring someone else to talk to you. You lie. Cunning 8. Fail, gain 1 frightened and turn to 161 dot, or turn to 161 dot nothing. I guess just 161. Wait, it says turn to 161 and then it says turn to 161.8. Oh, if we fail. Okay. Let's see. Again, if we fail, we go to 161. I think that's the fight. So what do we want? Cunning? Cunning is the fox head, right? So I have, let's see, man, I'm not doing good with cunning. I have 1, 2, I have people with cunning that I could use. I could get one of these skills out. The captain actually has a 2 cunning, which makes sense. She's captain. But I could use, it's a 8, right? So it's a pretty big, beefy number. I have stuff I could do. Who else can I tap for that? Oh, Marco, who's got no fatigue. That would give us a 7. Or so 8 plus 2, so we go down to 6, 5. We need a 5 then. And Kasumi, I could tap her out and get her exhausted for a 4. We can go into a heavy negotiation with this guy. I think we're going to have to do it. So the captain is going to get her 3rd fatigue. This does not add more fatigue problems to her for a fight, though. That's good. Marco Reyes is going to get 1. That gives us a 3 cunning. And we are going to then give Kasumi, she's going to be fatigued out, can't be used any more challenges. That'll give us another 1. So we're 4 total. We need 4 better. Let's see if we can do this. Lots of command tokens in case we fail. A 6. Wow, that's a big number. So we succeed at that. So we said we can bring someone else to talk to you. We lie. We're lying. So we're going to fail. We're going to gain a frightened. Who's we? I guess the person, the captain, will gain a frightened. What is frightened? Oh, can't attack. Ugh, that's awful. Well, she's the one that initiated it, so we're going to have to get that frightened off her. I have ways to do that. Kanan can actually do it as an action, one of his special actions, so he can remove fear. But we are then going to turn to 161.8. Let's see what he says here. Okay. Excellent. Then I will await your return with a good conversationalist like you promised, says the shadow creature. Chains broken, Ulam's son hobbles to his boat and tied near the back of the cave. Was he ever planning to let you leave, you ask? Not with this, that's certain. He smiles and hands you a stone that flickers with a dark fire. For my freedom. He bows and sets off into the sea. The shadow creature thinks that you will bring someone else back to keep him company. Ulam's son thanks you and returns to his boat. So we're going to gain 2 experience points. I'll just mark that down off camera with the pen that works. Okay, I got 2 experience points there. That's great. We're going to get adventure card 48. It's a glowing stone. I wonder if that's another. Do we get a second totem? Man, how cool would that be? So it'll only be our second. We did. Oh, sweet. Okay. This is the Stone of Fitness. Remove combat tokens from a crew member to use it again. Oh man, it costs 3 command, but we can actually have a 5th action fight round that turn. That's pretty good. Stone of Fitness. I'm going to put this with our other stone. And it says complete quest 4. Let's take a look for quest 4. Here it is. Complete quest 4. And gain quest 8 and 103. So we gain quest 8 and quest 103. Let's see here. Quest 8 is going to be this one here. Shadow creature waiting. You lied to the shadow creature, promising to bring a new prisoner back for his amusement. I'm sure to sleep lightly from now on. Yeah, he's going to come back to us. And then it says, and 103. Sure could use. Oh, I get 2 coins. Almost missed the 2 coins. I'm glad I saw that. 2 coins, and then 103. Because I am definitely going to need those coins again and again. We're probably going to make some soup or something this turn before we close it out. And what do we get? Ulam. We visited the shadow creature and found Ulam's son. Maneuver. So we can go back there and maybe get some more stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, this one's gone. That's going into our box of already done stuff. And we have gained all the cool things that we're going to gain from this place. And then we're moving on. That was our second action, though, remember? So we're down to a new round for us. And I'm not too thrilled about going into a fight right now. I got too much fatigue and stuff on me. But let me think what we're going to do for our next round when we get ready to take our next ship action. Okay, well, before I close down that round, I guess it doesn't matter. We got a lot of command tokens. So if I use some and can clear some, well, we're not going to be able to because I don't think I'm going to anywhere where I'm going to pull them off. Like I'm not going to the bridge. I'll probably go to either the. I could clear a little damage from the sick bay. I go to the deck, get it. That would give us an extra command token because of Laurent's ability I've forgotten. Let's do that. We're going to go to the deck. So the deck does not get us a new card. We have 3 cards anyway, but it does give us 2 more command, which is a lot. We're going to be able to do some things because I want to make some at the end of this round. I want to make some stuff to clear off the fatigue on our people, and which might make us go to this. If we can clear enough, I'll go to the island and deal with that. And then, so we got 2, and then we're going to draw tokens. We got 3, I think only 3 tokens left. I think all the good ones came out first. So yeah, we're going to get a meat or take a ship damage. So we're going to take a ship damage. Okay, this is the one we're taking. I'm not going to draw anymore. 2 vegetables, because that's going to give us some really good opportunities right there. Because that gives us 3 vegetables, 2 wheat, and a lot of meat. And these are now kaput. We only have 1 left. But I have to draw and take a ship damage. It's going to be in the 4 location, which is the galley. All right. Okay, now we got some stuff to make some stuff, right? But before we do that, we are going to have to take our next event card. Giant turtle. An Archelon head emerges from the choppy water. Try to avoid the turtle, 2 ship damage, or attack the turtle, strength 8. If we fail, we lose 1 health, we gain 1 meat. I think we're just going to eat the damage on the ship. I got a lot of ways to repair it now. So, and a lot of commands. So we're just going to do that. We're just going to eat it. So 2 ship damage, trying to avoid the big giant turtle. That's going to go on the 3, which is the sick bay again, and then so we're still okay, and the 2, which is the deck. So we actually are okay. We got a lot of damage again, but we're not losing any locations yet. All right, that was our full act. Now we got our 2 actions, but before we do that, I want to clear some fatigue off some peoples. Okay, I think the one that does the best for us here, I can get 3 fatigue off for some soup, just some soup, but then I could get rid of a low morale token, which I still have one on the board. I can make the vegetable pie, but that's a waste because we don't need the health. Actually, I think the soup is the best thing to do for us. Let me look at that. So the soup is going, because we don't have a lot of damage on people. I only got 1 on Kane and 1 on Laurent. I think if we do that, we'll get rid of 3 fatigue, and it takes 1 of each, so it's not a crisis. And we'll get to take the low morale off of Rafael Vieira. So we're going to spend 1 of these on the soup. I just put it there. It's going to take a wheat, vegetable, and a meat. Put those back, and then we get to take 3 fatigue off. So I'm going to take 1 off the captain, so she can be used again. 1 off of Kanan and 1 off of Audrey. That means the only person that's still got 2 fatigue is Kasumi. Okay. Then I know that before I do anything else, I want to spend these 2 on Kanan to get rid of the frightened condition on our captain. He can do that. He's got that special ability right there. So that condition is gone. Now we don't have any conditions. We're not horribly fatigued. I also get to get rid of the low morale on Raphael. So that is removed. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize, but Raphael is actually damaged. He still has 3 damage on him. when we healed 2, I forgot to take the 5 off. He's still got 3 damage on him though, so he's actually a little hurt. That didn't do us any good though with the soup. But I like that it took the morale off. That was a good thing. That way we can at least decide to use him easily enough. I have 3 command tokens left. I think I'm going to stop there with this, with the spending of the command tokens at the moment, and I think we're going to go to 43 and explore the area. I think this is where a sailor in Zakura trading post told us to go. So for our first of 2 actions, we're going to explore. There's little cover on this island. Every tree and stone is baked to cracking in the sun. Your footsteps wake a tremor in the sand. A mess of gargantuan tentacles bursts out, pulling your crew towards a toothy maw of a giant sand squid. We can fight it. It's just one creature, and then we turn to 43.2, or we can run back to the ship. If we fail, we lose. We're going to fight it. We'll just take it on. So it's going to be combat card number 67. Hopefully he's not too terribly tough. Let's get him out here. 66, 67. Here he is, just one card. It's the sand squid. We have to take on the sand squid. Okay, well, here we go. We're going into combat. He needs a 6 to be hit. He's got a lot of stuff. We got to take it. Oh man, he is really beefy. Wow. Okay, that was not as cool as I thought it was going to be. And he's going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but we can knock those out. Okay, so first off, I think we're going in. We're going to go in strong with Marco Reyes with his daggers, because he gets a massive amount to hit and does good damage. And if I want to, I can actually spend a point with him. I can spend that Fox the Cunning card that he has, which is one of his character cards. I can burn it and buy back to get a +1 to 4 damage. But I don't know if we'll need to do that with what I want to do on the first action. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to spend 1 on Marco Reyes. He's going to use his twin daggers. So he's going to take a little damage, but I think we'll be okay there. He's got a +4. Doesn't have anything else, but we can gain a bonus if I need to with some items. He'll do 3 damage, and that's pretty good. He doesn't get any defense, so he's going to take the hit back. So we need a 4. What do we got? We got a 4 against a 6. We need a 2 or better. We should be okay. 5, man. Wasted. I could have used that later. But we do get to mark 3 damage on this guy. So we know what we're going to do. 1, 2, and 3. That does mean he's going to take 4 damage. And he has, like I say, has no defense right now. I can spend a command token to get him a defense. Do I want to do that? So he only takes 2. That would make me feel better about him, or 3 rather, leaving him with 2 health. No, I think we're just going to take the hits. He's going to take 4 hits on that, but he did good damage. Okay, 4 hits for him on there. Now I want to do the other side. Now he does get to give us a synergy token, which he gets +2, but they can't be used on hearts. That's okay, because this is what I want to do. So I think I'm going to go with someone who can hit well, but doesn't necessarily do much damage, because they're going to get a +2, and I think that's going to be Mac. We haven't used her in a while. She's going to come dashing in with her saber. I'll show you her in a second. And she's going to have this token, so she's going to get +2 damage, but it cannot be used on the wound counters. Oh wait, that's not going to help me. I take it back. I need more damage. I need the +2. I want the +2, but I need more. So I want to get rid of this. So maybe I don't give this to. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give this to somebody else. I think I'm going to give it to the captain, because the captain can do a lot of damage as well. So I'm going to give that to the captain, but I am going to activate Dr. Gregory Little right now. Because he's got this. He's going to come in with his Mythen Axe, swing it away. Wish we would have had that 5 now. Unfortunately, we can't. We do have some abilities to redraw, but run out of cards. So let's see what we get. A 6! Oh man, I thought we were going to lose that one for sure, but we didn't. So good, he hit. And here's what we're going to do. He's going to do 4 damage. Let's get out 4 more damage for this creature. We're going to do, this sucks. No, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. Good. Boom. So we'll take that one out. there. And that will mean that that frightened won't happen, and he gets to give away his synergy token. And his is pretty nice. If we get knocked out, he gets to go back to 2. Man, if I can, I might use 3 command tokens to use our new stone of fitness to just kill this thing, because we might be able to kill it. So who do I want to give this to? I think I'm going to give it to our captain, because no, she already got one. Who else can do a decent amount of damage? Well, I guess we can use, well, Marco has a +3, does 2 damage. That's not going to help us that much. We need at least 3, right? At least 3. Who can do 3 damage? Kanan can do 3 damage. So we're going to give this to Kanan, because this might knock him out. We'll see. Oh, and also the captain took how many points from that attack? No, wait, that wasn't the captain. That was the doctor. The doctor took 2 damage, just 2, because we have all this creature's extra damage covered up. So he took 2 damage. We still got a lot of damage to go. Luckily, it's not going to do much to us anymore. We're down to just health for it. So I think, yeah, we'll go with, we need someone that can do at least 3. So we're going to do Kanan. We're going to use Kanan right now. So he'll be our 3rd person to activate. He's got his pistol. Let's see right here. It's only got a +1, but it defends him 1, 2. Actually, yeah, Gregory Little had 1 defense on that. I take it back. He only took 1 damage because of the defense on the axe. So Kanan only has a +1. This might be where we fail. A 3, that gives him a 4. What can I do with that? I need to get a 6, so I need a +2. I'm not going to be able to get there's nothing that's going to give me a +2. I'd have to redraw at the cost of a command token. Well, I can spend 1 command token on Kasumi and have him redraw that. No, it's not a 1. I can't use that. So I would have to use our gear for that. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to try again. We're going to burn that. I'm going to use a command token on our gear to redraw. Hopefully we have a decent enough card. A 4. What does that give us? Now I can do something. So that's a 4. That's a 5. I need 1 more. We'll spend 1 more command token on the ring, our ring of sprinting, or Azure Ring of Sprinting, which will give us +1 on the attack, which means Kanan will hit. That's not bad. And Kanan is also going to only take 2 damage, but we'll deal with that in a moment. So he's got 3 points. So you know what he's doing? He's going to cover this one up and this one up. And then he gets to, he's going to get retaliated on for 2, but he has 1 armor, so that's going to bring him down to 1, so he took 1 hit. And then he gets to give this, which means a redraw. So I think now we go to the person that can do the damage and get some, we need some redraws because she doesn't hit very well, which is the captain with her rifle. I think that's, she's got a -1 damage actually. So we're going to use Kasumi, actually. We'll give this to Kasumi. She'll get a redraw, and she has a redraw if she draws a 1, so that's good. So Kasumi will be our 4th person of the round. Hopefully she can just kill it. Oh, wait. Yeah, he took his damage already, Kanan. Okay. So there we go. That's going to Kasumi. Kasumi has a Wagasashi. The Wagasashi is a +2 and does 3 damage. I don't have very many cards left in the deck, so I have no idea what to expect from this, but there's the deck right there. Let's see, she's got a +2, so she needs a 4 or better. A 2 is not going to do it. We'll burn this for a redraw. A 5 will do it. Okay, so we hit it for 3 more, which was pointless because it was overkill, but we got him. Okay, so it is dead. Alright, we killed the creature. Yay, number 6. That was a pretty nasty little beastie there. Let's go see what happens for killing it. 43.2. Tentacles lie strewn and bloody on the rocks. Among the carnage are the possessions of the squid's previous meals. You gather what you can, but you don't wait around to see if that was the only sand squid on the island. We're going to gain an artifact. That puts us back up to 4. 1 meat, because we need that. Actually, it doesn't hurt to have any of the food. That's pretty good. Let's see. We gain adventure card 17 and quest 61. So let me get those out. Adventure card 17. Okay, there's that. The cloak of, ooh, wow, plus that's pretty nice. Okay. I think these items we don't have to put in our inventory, just weapons, right? If I'm not mistaken. I gave the cloak to Kasumi, but I don't think I had to do that. I think I can use it for anybody. And then we gain Quest 61, which I have a feeling is going to have something to do with this Ulo character. All right. 61. Sand squid. We fought a giant sand squid. Ulo is his name-o. So, okay, we got that. I think that just means we'll never be able to do that again. And I do think that these item cards just go into our... what we get... Oh, 3 experience. Man, that is fantastic. Now I'm up to a lot of experience. So that's what we got. 4, 5. We got 7 experience now. So that'll help us level up when we get somewhere. That was actually our first action for the turn. I think for the second action, we're going to visit this guy right here, this merchant. So we have the ability to buy some goods. So let me get that out for our second action. I could go here, but I really don't want to get another fight after that. So we're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what do we got? We got grilled sausage. Oh, it's useful for our meat, and look what it does. That's only 2 coins. We got 2 coins right now, but I got the relics too. Moon spice tea, just 1 wheat to gain a fatigue and remove a status. That's only 2 as well. Pot roast, 2 vegetables, 2 meat. Wow, that's really powerful. Got a lot of food. I have wisdom 4, allows us to remove that status and gains. Oh, that's pretty good too. All these are good. Wow, scoundrel's gear, 4, 2 cunning and 1 defense. The amulet of the fox. We already have a +1. I'm not too worked up about that. And steamed vegetables. So I have 2 right now, and I have 4 relics. I think though that we are definitely going to get this sausage. I do like that. I don't like the pot roast as much because, well, it does a lot. It also takes a lot. Actually, I could do this now even. So it's 5 fatigue, 4 health, and a low morale office. Or just 4 fatigue and 2 health, but it only costs 2 coins as opposed to 3. That's really, that'll leave me with an extra coin out of the relic, I guess. But just 1. The only other thing that's a 1 here is this. I could get this right here for 4 total, or I could get this for 5. That's a pretty rough notion there. I kind of like this too, but not as much. I like these much better. I do think I'm settled on that one for sure. The question is, do I just spend 1 more and have to spend only 1 relic, or do I get this and have to spend another 2 relics? I think I'll get the vegetables. We'll put the rest back. I might regret that decision later on. And this gear that I found there was pretty nice too. But we're going to get 2 things of food, so that's going to cash in. That's going to be a total of 4. So I'm going to cash in my 2 coins and 1 of my relics for that. So there we go. And now we got 2 more things to cook. Man, my items are out of control. I got more items than anything. I'm going to have to rearrange them. But that was our second action, and that is going to end this episode. It's a pretty beefy episode. We haven't moved really very far. And I'm not sure where we're going next, but we do have 2 relics, and we're into the last bit of the deck, all the tough cards before we do 1 more reshuffle, and I have a feeling it's going to get worse for us as we go before the end of the game. So, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Hope you're sticking around and checking out how this ends up for us. We're pretty deep into it, but it's been a lot of fun. So thanks, take care, and I'll see you in the next episode.